Hi guys, Greenbird here, and I am on an adventure in the woods behind my home, and I came across this pine cone and decided I'm going to talk a little bit about it. This can be a huge asset in any fire starting situation, and for those of you that already know this, this is very basic, but I figured with a lot of people out there with a lot of time on their hands, picking up new hobbies, new interests, some of which might revolve around self-reliance for a number of reasons, I figured why not do a quick video on this and talk about it. So just a pine cone, and you can see it has a lot of pine pitch on there. Some pine cones do, some pine cones don't. But when you find one like this, and they actually, there's some that have a lot more pitch on it than this. This is something that I would pick up, I'd take home with me, whether I'm camping, whether I'm in a survival situation, or even if I just want to make a fire at my home. Because one of the challenges in making fire is not as easy as people might think. It's easy to get the spark. It's easy to start the fire. What can be challenging sometimes in the beginning when you're first learning is how to keep the fire going. So a lot of times what I've seen is people will start fires, and one, either they overload it with fuel. They'll put way too much wood on it, can't breathe, or they get the spark going, it burns the kindling or it burns the tinder that they have prepared, but then never lights the wood and ends up going out. It can be very, very frustrating, to say the least. So one of the ways, if you're first starting learning how to make fires, is using these pine cones. And as you get better at making fires, it's just a matter of convenience. You can take these pine cones, you can either push more pitch into the areas here where the cone is expanded, or you can put your tinder in there, whether it be roughed up cedar bark or old pine needles, or maybe even just really thin scraped pieces of wood. Birch bark would be optimal, although with birch bark oftentimes you wouldn't even need this pine cone. But the advantage of the pine cone with the birch bark opposed to just the birch bark is that pine pitch burns very, very hot and very, very long. If you want to do a quick little experiment, take some pine pitch off of a tree, rub it on a stick, light it on fire, see how long it lasts. It's like a little mini torch. It lasts a long time. So when you're lighting your fire, it gives a ton of heat and a ton of, well, not a ton, but it gives a lot of time for that tinder to start, to light on fire. So it's a huge advantage, and could be the difference between your fire going out or your fire maintaining and burning, keeping you warm, cooking your food. So anyway, quick little short video. Any questions, just leave them. Be safe, be kind, be good human beings, be good neighbors. I'll see you next time.